at the end just pounded in.
That felt like old school football, didn't it? All right, down at the goal line. And not only were they able to punch it in, as you just emphasized, they did it against a goal line defense that's stacked to stop the run. So if you're on that offensive side of the ball, you feel great about yourself right now. You're actually able to dominate a group that expected you to run the ball and still punched it in.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 33 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Packers 14, Packers nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here's Lewis. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Rodgers. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A 1st down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Sets up fourth down.
They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
Rodgers pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Call that a very strong gain of 24 from the shotgun to give to Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
out of the shotgun is Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers, and he slings one that's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open. And it would have been...
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done. Still a great return and very good field position.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Turnover on downs.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. The 30. The 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Packers.
That's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Green Bay Packers and themselves.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in Foxborough. And here's Lewis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
It's now third down and 16.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
A turnover on downs.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Packers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here's Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 40 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers open on the left side. This is Valdes-Scantling. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Scantling. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Rodgers. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdes-Scantling. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And his pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Packers 14, Packers 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Brought down back at the 27.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers. Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 10. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On first down, Rodgers. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
13 yards on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but it's going to be second down. Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And again, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have moved out in front.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14. And here's Lewis. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack.
A 15-yard loss.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a first down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Aaron Jones.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
A gain of 10 brings up
On play action, Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Packers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
21 apiece. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And oh, that is going to be a safety. Gosh, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you got a tie game and time running out. You got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Second and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw is Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Rodgers to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
So that'll back him up 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. On play action, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
56-yard attempt.
So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. This from long, very long range. And he missed it. He missed it right. It's no good. And that's going to cost him the football game. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up, man, I'm there in the scene. Now I just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't need to drive the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need you ain't even eat while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheating, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this lose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna fuss, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I heard a flare gun.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Green Bay Packers and themselves.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here's Lewis. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Looking deep for Adams. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And that's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Buying time to his left. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And now here's Mason Crosby, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, but now lining up in a different uniform. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Rodgers again now. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now Rodgers operating from the gun. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. After the sack on first down, Rodgers flushed out right. Looking deep for Adams. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And that one hurts defensively. They forced him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Packers 3, Packers nothing.
Rodgers now on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Away and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. And they work this out past the 25.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
On first down, Rodgers. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones.
Rodgers pass.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun. Rodgers. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that'll bring up second down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing again. Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. A good pickup there at 22.
39-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Packers. Tavon Austin, 39 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first two quarters.
And here's Lewis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
39-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. And again, it's Rodgers. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final shot before half for Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 9.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 21 yards away. And the Packers add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off right around the 43. Into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone.